Vladimir Kara-Murza stood in the box as the judge read the sentence. Unlike the trial, which was completely closed, observers were able to follow from another room. State prosecutors had asked for the maximum sentence. They got it, 25 years. Among those attending in person, Canada's ambassador to Russia.
Regardless of this verdict, freedom-minded people in this country and all over the world recognize Vladimir Kara-Murza as a man of honor and conscience.
The 41-year-old is a former historian and journalist turned longtime political activist. He was charged with treason, running an undesirable organization, and spreading false information about the Russian army. After its invasion of Ukraine in February of 2022, the Kremlin brought in a wartime censorship law. Even calling the war a war was made illegal. It can only be referred to as a special military operation. Kara-Murza's lawyer says the maximum sentence wouldn't have been handed down if the court had followed the law. Her client is a father of 3 with a clean record.
This sentence shows that they're so afraid of him and they hate him so much for his consistency, for his courage.
Now, this isn't something that had to happen. Kara-Murza was outside Russia at the time of the invasion. He could have kept speaking out at a distance safely. Another Kremlin critic, Alexei Navalny, had returned to Russia a year earlier and been arrested immediately.
For me, it's really heartbreaking. And
Nicholas Tenzer says he and others pleaded with Kara-Murza not to go back, but dissuading him was impossible. Kara-Murza said his voice had to be heard from home.
all the criticisms we are uttering from abroad do not have exactly the same value.
The sentence may have its intended chilling effect on Kremlin critics, but the U.S. ambassador says it's not a sign of strength, quite the opposite. The Kremlin criminalizing criticism, she says, is a sign of weakness. Mike Armstrong, Global News.